My daughter and I, we've been having this conversation about grasshoppers lately because she's got these kids in her class and they went and they kidnapped. They went and caught a grasshopper and put it in a jar. And
I'm calling PETA. I'm calling PETA. That's it.
So
Drew.
they put this.
PETA
They put a grasshopper in a jar. And my daughter, she says, "Dad, I let their grasshopper go, and now they won't talk to me." And I said, "Well, why'd you let their grasshopper go?" She said, "Well, its leg fell off because it's been in captivity for so long." And I was like, "That's terrible." And we've been talking about this goddamn grasshopper for like 2 weeks now. And so finally, she's like, "Yeah, my friends are still, she's in third grade, she's going in fourth grade," and she's like, "Yeah, why won't they change? Why won't they?" I was like, "Well, why do people refuse to give up their own lives, honey? That's the real question here. They have a lie, which is I can do anything I want to this grasshopper, or that I'm protecting the grasshopper because the grasshopper has no leg, even though you're the one who caused its leg to fall off." And then it's like, okay, well, why would people choose to refuse to give up their lie? And finally, we went on and on for about a half an hour. And of course, the punchline is people don't want to see their own lie because then they're going to be responsible to change. They don't want to change. It's easier to just keep believing the lie.
Part of I is a deceiver. There's a deceiver in us all.
Yeah. It's like you think that you've got it. You've got the answers, or you've got the knowledge of the universe contained right here. It's like, no, you don't.
You probably do, in the way that everyone does, through the fact
cosmically,
that you are energy and you are experience, and at the root of it all, it's there. But in order to really tap into that, you probably got to shut the fuck up.
You also have to see that same beauty in other people.
You absolutely have to, or else you're an idiot.
You can't just be here. It can't just be like, oh, all the knowledge of the universe is contained here. And it is contained here. That's not incorrect. But it's contained in here because it's also contained out there. I wrestled with the idea of compassion a long time ago, and I finally came up to my own definition of compassion, which is I was born, I've lived some life, made some decisions, and I'm here now.
It's not really a definition. It's more of a statement.
Maybe. Like Brian was born, he's made some decisions, he's lived some life, and he's here right now. And as long as I walk around with that idea, then I'm always okay. I could be in front of a death row inmate or a tech billionaire, and I know I'll be fine.
Can you elaborate on that a little more? So it's more of a feeling?
Yeah. So like if I'm sitting down I can sit down with any human being in the world. As long as I look at them and I think, all right, they were born. I was born. They've made some decisions. I've made some decisions. They've lived some life. I've lived some life. They're here in front of me right now. I'm here in front of them right now.
That's pretty special.
That's it. And we're doing the deal.
Every moment is special. That is objectively true. It is.
It is, actually.
It is true. It is.
I think it could be special.
Would it be not good if you felt that way all the time, though? Would you just be like this hippie that's blasted on Molly and like acid all the time? And then would you just be like fucking a tree and you're like, this is all I need? Would you go crazy if you were like that all the time?
Chuck Palahniuk wrote a book called Zombies about kids in a high school that go around defibrillating their brain to make themselves into handicapped people. They were all so much happier. I'm talking about this brilliant kid who was like the smartest kid in his class, and he was never happy unless he was number one. And then after he defibrillated his brain, he was really happy every time he got like 2 + 2 right, and he was just thrilled about it.
Oh my goodness. Have you ever heard of trepanning?
No.
It's when you drill a hole into your skull, and so you don't hit the brain. For whatever reason, they say it feels amazing. Like some kind of pressure has been released, and it's like this spiritual thing. And I think Queen Elizabeth does it. This is according to, what's that guy's name? Eric Weinstein. And apparently she would do that, and she was also exceptionally brilliant. That is really. Do
you hire somebody to do it, or do you do it to yourself?
I think you're supposed to do it to yourself.
I've never
heard of that?
I have never heard of it. No.
Now you have.
No, I have.
Now someone will listen to this and they'll look it up and then they'll try it and there's blood on their hands.
I hope not. I hope, and I hope that nobody defibrillates their brain. It's just a Chuck Palahniuk fiction story. But
Just a story, guys. But trepanning is real.